Hi, I'm Stephen Allard, Chair of UPSU Radio, and I'm here with Renz Dmp, so absolutely fantastic. Thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. Lovely to have you. So do you want to start off tonight telling us a little bit about yourself, kind of like your influences and kind of how you got here kind of musically?
Cool. Well, I'm Renz Dmp. I do urban hip-hop music. I would say influences came from a younger age, would be more from the American side of things before it came over to the UK. As it has now, I would obviously listen to people like Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg and all of that. But since it's come over to the UK, I would probably go more influenced towards Professor Green. I'm a big fan of Ed Sheeran as well. I really like his music. I would say that's my top two artists, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fantastic, yeah. So how long have you been playing to start off with? How long have you been sort of performing? And can you remember your first performance?
Yeah, I've been writing since I was 16. I was kind of just like a bedroom artist to start with, as everyone kind of is. And then I was asked to support a friend of mine, Isaac C, at Oceana Plymouth. He had a mixtape release down there, and he asked me to support him on stage. So I went down and supported him on stage in Oceana. Yeah, that was my first ever gig.
Brilliant, fantastic. How's that compared to Jam House? Can you sort of describe the atmosphere tonight, what it's been like playing, what it's like being up there with the other artists?
Yeah, in Oceana it was a little bit different to what it is here. Here it's more student-based, so having that out there, the crowd out there, they're awesome out there. It was a lot better than what it was in Oceana, because it wasn't the biggest room in Oceana, it was kind of like a smaller crowd. Yeah. So to have a bigger crowd, I think I'd play up to a bigger crowd rather than you might feel more nervous to a smaller crowd, like, you know. Yeah. So yeah, you can play up more to a bigger crowd, which I enjoy. So. And
are you following a career in music? Are we going to be hearing a lot more from you? Is there anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, hopefully. I've done some work with BBC Introducing in Devon before with James and Fiona in 2013. I did a live session with them down at the studio. Followed that up with a live session at BBC Radio Devon last February. And we are in the midst of another, I say live session with the Air Brackets, because they've said they're not going to call it a live session, they're going to call it something else. But yeah, basically the guys are coming down to a studio of my choice and they're filming and recording the session for. It's going to be like a full band.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. So we've got a lot to look forward to. And lastly, but by no means least, our listeners at home are probably want to hear a little bit more about you. So how's the best way to hear more of your music, get in contact? What's the best way they can find out about you?
I'm pretty good on social media. I've got Facebook, which is Renz Dmp. I've got like a friend request page or just a fan page. They can hit up either one and just follow what's going on. I've got Twitter, which is at Renz Dmp. Instagram, Snapchat, it's all at Renz Dmp. I've got the SoundCloud as well, and YouTube is one that I've been using a lot more lately. I've been doing live sessions on there and videos and that, so yeah, YouTube's probably the best one to subscribe to.
Definitely, check him out. Right, well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.